Hi, in this lesson, you'll learn what is total YTD. The YTD stands for year to date. Year to date. The this DAX function evaluates the year to date value of the expression in the current context. It is written in the syntax, this expression, the date. Well, what does that mean? Well, let's take a look at my Power BI idea book. The total year to date, it has the expression. So, oh, you follow so far that the expression can be a measure. So, for example, the total salary is a measure, and then the dates is the dates table that contain the date column. So you need to create that, and then you can also provide a filter. And last one is the year end date. So if you include the year end date, then this is what happened. So graphically, this is what it means, right? You have a year to date. As you can see that in January is 442, and then it comes to the February, so you add up the January until the year end. So if you don't specify year end date, it will automatically recalculate when it comes to the next year. But if you include the year end date, then for example that your financial year end at on June 30, then it will recalculate on the 1st of July. So that is the difference between if you specify year and date. So let's start your HR dashboard. So you have created a total year and date. Now we're going to create I already created the year to date. So this is how it looks like, and also later I'll talk about the quarter. So I'll just uncheck this item here. Let's just cross it, and then I also want to remove this. Select this item, delete from the model. So before you remove the measure, you can always remove it from the visual. So let's just create the first measure, new measure, and I just call it year to date. And then here I type in the total year to date. Yes, that's it. This is the total year to date, and it includes expression. So I'll put in the total salary and comma. And the dates will be a dates table that I created uh, in the earlier lesson, and comma. As for filter, I ignore it, and then I go for year end dates. So the year end date start with, well, we can also put in 30 June if you find that this is more meaningful, easier to understand. So let's enter it, and we have the year to date. Let's just click on this into the list here, and so we can see that here it recalculate when it comes to July. Okay, if I just ignore this and enter, and this is what it means. It only recalculate when it comes to next new year, and that is how you use the year to date. So there is another similar concept. Is called the total Q to D. Total Q to D is quarter to date. A quarter to date accept three parameters. The first is expression, the dates, and the filter. Okay, so again, I will use the two measure here. Let's just go for Q to D. I already have one. It's just like this. I just delete this and redo it. So I click on, I can come over to the table that I want and I choose new measure. But I just put in QTD, what I mean that is meaningful. So let's just put total QTD and then to the total salary, comma, and uh, the next one will be the just provide then the dates table, the column, and there you are. Right? Let's just put it here the quarter to dates. So it will recalculate for every quarter. So January to March, one quarter, April to June, one quarter. So you can see that in April it restart again and then accumulated. Okay, so that is how fast you can create a year to date, quarter to date. If your data is day by day transactions, you can even have the total month to date. So it will restart on every single month. So as for salary, we don't really see that it's a opportunity to demonstrate total month to date. You just need to change that Q to date to month to date. Alright, so let's just recap what have you just learned this lesson. Well, the first one is total year to date. Total year to date accept 4 parameters, and we have a good example here that you can calculate the total salary, year to date total salary as for now, right? So example that if you are now currently at February 2022, now you can see that stuff since January until now how much you have paid, right, on the year to date basis. Now you can also specify according to your financial year. If it's on the June 30, then it will recalculate itself in July. Okay, and the second DAX function I introduced is the total quarter to date. Quarter to date. So again, it takes 3 parameters, and this graphic should show you, explain to you easily what it means total QTD. So it took me many hours to design this Power BI box. I hope that it helps you to understand total year to date faster, easier, and you can explain to others better. So thanks for watching.